Hey everyone, welcome back to another Heavy Metal Diecast video, and today we have one here from Witty Wings in 1/72nd scale diecast. It is from their Sky Guardians range, of course, and it is an EF-2000 or Eurofighter 2000 Typhoon, of course, and this particular one is from the German Air Force. It's from their TaktLwG 31. Now, after handing in their Tornadoes in 2010, they would be the first Luftwaffe unit to operate the Eurofighter. Now, this aircraft's livery celebrates the 55th year since the TaktLwG 31 was formed back in 1958. And this aircraft, going by the identification numbers here, 3100, would be painted in the Ghost Tiger livery for the 2018 NATO Tiger meet that was held in Poland. You know, if it is the same aircraft, because the Tiger meet aircraft did have a 3100. But what we'll do is we will open up this and have a little, well, we can't see too much in there, can we? It does have a weapons pack in the flap, of course, and some information in here, and that Eurofighter, that is covered by some tissue paper in there, which is no good. So we can't see absolutely anything. So that is not good for us, but what we'll do, which is good for us, is we will open this box up and get this model out so we can actually have a look at it. Let's go do that now. Alright, so with this German Eurofighter out of the box, we'll take that lid off, of course. This Witty Wings, as per usual, do not come with a stand, just the model. So we do have the normal little baggie in here that does have the gear bay doors, of course. And, of course, it does have those little canards that you need to stick to the front of the aircraft. They are, of course, plastic. And then you do have the landing gear options there and a little certificate. There is a limited amount of these, 700 pieces made worldwide, I'd assume. And so if you want one of these, if you like what you see, there is a limited number and some instructions, which is always handy for these as well. That is a huge instruction leaflet there. So, of course, you know, if you don't have any instructions, whack it on pause, and now you do. And we will get this Eurofighter out. I bought this second-hand off a seller on eBay for $70. So that's not too bad. It is stuck in there. It does look undisplayed, so which is pretty cool. We will move this packet out of the way so we can check out this Eurofighter in its bare bones, of course, first. It does look very nice. It is sort of a dark grey-green sort of colour on the actual aircraft itself, which is, you know, fairly nice. We'll have a look at some of those panel lines on the wing. The actual lines are not overly deep. Not too bad. That air brake does open up, but I doubt with my fat fingers I won't be able to get that up, but the cockpit does open up. Not a great deal. Do I have to pull up, I suppose? Yep, there we go. And that does set up. You can't really see a great deal though. Let's turn it around and see if we can get some light in this side. You can't see much. So that is a little unfortunate, but you just whack that closed there, and we'll come around and have a look at that tail. It does have a little bit of rudder movement, not much though. And that is the livery celebrating 55 years, of course, on that tail. The engine detail itself isn't too bad. It's not overly detailed, but it is good enough for this model. And there we have this great detail on that tail there. It looks really cool. And the actual details of the model, very nice. That's not too bad. Overall, it's pretty well detailed for what it is. Of course, these are an older model, and if you do happen to like what you see, you do have to hunt for this on the second-hand market. We'll have a little look underneath, see how she looks. And it does look very nice. It's got all the spots for the weapon stores, of course. As you saw that packet, there is a lot of ordnance to put on this aircraft, and it does have some details in there. From the looks there, that'll probably be for the gear bay door in the open position. So when you have this in flight, you'll probably see that. And, well, we'll see what happens when we do put this in flight. Well, speaking of doing things, let's set this aircraft up and come back and have a little look at this all set up a little bit better. And of course, I'll just quickly show you the ordnance that you'll be putting on. So that is the ordnance you will get to put on your aircraft. And that does look pretty well detailed. And you do get a little pilot figure too. Let's finish kitting up this Eurofighter and come right back. Alright, here we have it all kitted out in flight. It does kit out quite well. There is a lot to put on this. So you've got all of your ordnance to put in their positions. They drop straight in reasonably okay. You do have to wiggle them a little bit to get some of them to fit in their respective holes, but it was pretty straightforward. The gear bay doors don't really want to push all the way in very easily, and I'm scared if I push overly hard, two reasons: I won't be able to get them out to put it in gear down, and another reason, I don't want to break it. And of course your nose wheel door cover, you can see that little slot there for when it's in the gear down position, as I sort of mentioned earlier, which is a little bit of a pain in the butt. But look, it depends on your fuss level. As I always say, these videos are here for you to make your own judgment, not for me to judge on it. Any opinions I do say is just purely just me, and I am so easily pleased. It is not funny. But this is how your Eurofighter will look, all set up for in-flight, and it does look pretty cool. But of course, Witty Wings, no stand. So I can't show you what it would look like because there is no stand provided with this model. So what we've got to do is go put this with some landing gear on it so I can actually put it down on the deck. So what we'll do is we'll go off and do that right now. So we'll chuck some extended landing gear on this and come quickly back. All right, we are back quickly. So very straightforward. As you can see, that gear bay door goes in that little hole and you no longer see it. And of course, the nose wheel just slips straight in there. And then you have the main landing gear that drops straight in. They are complete. That strut's already on there, so you don't have to put that on there, which is fantastic. And that outer gear bay door is already on there, of course. And then you just put those two inner gear bay doors near that fuel tank and slip them in, and that is job done, gear down. I don't think the wheels, they don't feel like they roll. That one doesn't seem to roll. I don't think they do. No, they seem, well, they don't want to roll for me at the moment, so I will say no. If they do roll, let me know in the comments below, of course. And this is your Eurofighter set up for gear down. Very straightforward process, which is really good. I did enjoy that. So we will put this on the deck and wind up the video for you. I reckon this is another cool looking Eurofighter, of course, and it is from Witty Wings, as I said, from their Sky Guardians range, of course. And I think it is a very nice rendition of a Eurofighter in 1/72nd scale diecast. And if you do like this, don't forget to give us one of those somewhere down there, and don't forget to subscribe to the channel if you enjoy what you are seeing. I'll take some photos of this as per usual and chuck them on at the end of the video. So if you want to check this out in more detail without my hands all over it, feel free to continue on and watch the slideshow. All right, guys, thank you very much for spending your valuable time as per usual. You all have a fantastic rest of your day. Cheers, everyone.